Thank you. Good afternoon for everybody. My name is Júlia Krajczár-Somló and I'm from the 13th district of Budapest. I want to show you a little bit about the renewal strategy of our district. This is what you can see is the location of our district. It consists of 4 parts. The country first railway line was built in the 13th district in 1846. In view of that, the district is bordering with the river Danube as well. Since the 19th century, second most significant industrial area of the country emerged here, with more than 200 factories and more than 25,000 jobs. Due to the increasing congestion of the infrastructure, a significant transport development was implemented. The tram lines running on the VÁCI road from the city center to the north of the Budapest were abolished, creating a multi-lane traffic, and underneath of that underground line, metro underground line 3 was built, what you can see now. By the ages of the 1990s, the crisis of the heavy industry reached Budapest as the capital as well. The big factories were closing in line, leaving abandoned industrial factory building behind in destroyed conditions. Since the ages of the 1930s, homes were built for the people working in the factories of the VÁCI road. These flats were typically not comfortable or just semi-comfortable. In many cases, the layout of the buildings no longer meets the millennial requirements. In the ages of the 1990s, the new government system had to start with these two burdens of heritage. The challenge and the problems were similar in the districts of Pest, but municipalities gave different answers for the problems. Since 1994, our local government defined its settlement development of Prix in 15-20 years forward-looking documents, offering predictability and partnership to the inhabitants as well as the participants of the economic life. With our tax policy, the building regulation, we supported the investments of the office and residential buildings. Compared to, sorry for the mistake, compared to the other district, the capital of the complete capital, the most A category office buildings and the most new apartments were built here. In the place of the factory buildings and varans, which was dominated once the cityscape, a new city center was formed. We set as a strategic goal the energy consumption and green thinking in case of our self-investment, as well as in the dialogues with the property developers. Every year, with the involvement of the investors and the public, we modify the regulation of the regulatory plan with the proposal received in a wide-ranging consultation. The democratic predictability lawful operation is a priority in the cycle programs of the local government. In the spirit of this, the goal is to increase the common wealth of the district and to continue efficient, economical and transparent management. The basis of our operation is a well-balanced management without borrowing, which ensures the performance of obligatory and voluntary tasks. Our local government has set the construction schedule for the municipal housing in the district development document, adopted 20 years ago. A key aspect of the site designation was to start the investments in areas that will be also suitable for market-based housing construction. The municipality has taken on a multiplier role promoting private capital investments. In the last 6 years, the 100 apartment passive house, the 23 flats contains municipal tenement house in the 14th of Kartárs Street, and the Klapka Center contains 33 flats was built. In this year, the development of the Klapka Center will candidate in the competition of the World VÁCI in multifunctional category. The private capital investments also would have not been enough to make our district the most popular place in Budapest for new home buyers and construction investors. The municipality has contributed to the result of the 20 years not only by creating a regulatory environment, but also by the infrastructure investments that it has implemented in the last 2 decades as planned and as it is in the cyclical programs. The development of the district is the result of interactions. Without the cooperation of the people living here and of the companies, the development in our district would not have been so successful. The municipality is renovating scheduled the owned and maintained medical, social, and educational institutions. One of the largest investments was the renovation of Rebi's health facility in 2009. After that, we renovated the kindergartens and nurseries years after year, following the principles of modern architecture and child rearing. The rebuild of Mesiskert kindergarten became the first passive kindergarten in the country. With its special architectural and design solution, it won the first prize of the 19th Hungarian Real Estate Development of VÁCI. In 2020, we complete the renovation of Visafogó Kindergarten, which won the special award of VÁCI Hungarian Prix, and which will candidate in the competition of World VÁCI in public amenities category. The municipality was also renovated the playgrounds of the kindergartens as well. We also constantly expanding on cultural venues, renovating old buildings. In 2006, the József Attila Cultural Center, which built in the years of the 1950s, was completely renovated. In 2018, the Láng Culture Center was renovated. Our new investment was the Radnóti Miklós Culture Center, which was opened in 2011 and which received the special award in the competition of the 14th Hungarian Real Estate Development of VÁCI. However, without tidy public spaces, green areas and parks, the district would not have been flagship of the district development of Budapest. The integrated urban development strategy established the greenway thinking in the field of development and urban management. With the use of choosy gardens, architectural tools, water surfaces, fountains, steam gates, and public works of art, design elements, popular urban free spaces have been established, also winning the recognition of professional awards. The market value of the apartment increased by 10–15% through the public space investments and the government support for local value protection tenders. The Angel Green, the Angel Green Plus, and the Angel Green 3.0 program of the municipality, operating successfully nowadays as well, was taken the development of the green network to a new level. These programs were the first developed municipal green network strategy in Hungary. The complex development of Országbíró Promenade, the Visafogó Promenade, and the Dagai Promenade changed high-quality playgrounds suitable for active leisure and green areas suitable for sports and for the housing estate environment. With the cooperation of the local government of the capital and of the neighboring districts, the revitalization of the Draco stream began. Based on the district development concept accepted in 1994, the investors received tax benefit, and the municipality has also helped in the transformation in the building regulation. As a result, the image of the VÁCI road has changed significantly. 1,300,000 square meter of offices and 104,000 square meter of shops was built, creating nearly 50,000 white-collar jobs. Most of the office buildings are used by tenants. In addition to multinational companies, the largest domestic commercial banks have also set up their headquarters here. In 1996, the first 4,000 square meter shopping center of Budapest, named Duna Plaza, was opened on VÁCI Road. Renowned architects designed a variety of high-quality office buildings, sometimes reminiscent of the brick architecture of the oil factories. In addition, to encourage the investors to build new office buildings with authority tools, our municipality has paid and will pay special attention to the renewal of the environment of the new buildings as well. and to increase the coffers of state and to benefit the people who live or work here from the large investments. Along this objective, the municipality has concluded agreements with investors that public areas surrounding the new buildings will be landscaped, maintained and developed the parks, as in case of the Gateway office building in Dunavirág Street, or part of the private plots on which the office building stands are open to the public. The Atrium Park office building, handed over in 2008, set an example of this solution with its landscape country yard open to the public. And this has been followed by more and more building complexes, such as the VÁCI Green office buildings. Large international real estate developers have also appeared in this area, and the investments are still going on today. At the corner of VÁCI Road and Robert Károly Boulevard, the first phase of the Agora Tower project has finished, and the second phase has also nearing completion. The effect of the VÁCI Road office corridor also extends to the surrounding streets. New office buildings are being built in a row in the parallel or crossing side street, such as, for example, the Skanska greenhouse on Kassák Street, or the building of the Klapka Center on Klapka Street, built and operated from municipal funds, but the new headquarters of the National Communication Authority on Visegrádi Street will be the building like that as well. In the early 1990s, there was an increase in the demand for premium class urban housing, which was met the discrete facilities and urban planning traditions. Because of the facilitation of the bank lending and of the selling of the low occupancy plots among the densely built up blocks of flats, condominiums, with several hundred apartments was built in Újlipótváros, one after the other, which were also supported by the local building regulation. The area located medium-high, green roof-covered houses made the success of the real estate market. These houses also have penthouse apartments on the upper floor, garage level and shops on the ground floor. In the early years of 2000, in an exclusive location on the promenade along the river Danube on Marina Coast, investment of hundreds of flats have started, offering a new, close to nature urban lifestyle, a 5-10 minutes walk from the underground and from the shopping center. The residential complex of Prestige Towers brought outstanding architectural quality with the restaurant integrated into a yacht Eber Marina. In the near future, major real estate developer companies plan to build another 6,700 homes in the area. The municipality has agreed with the developers on the construction of public utilities and public spaces, so together with the new flats, demanding promenades and public playgrounds could and will be created in the area. The Marina Promenade along the river Danube was created by private investors based on the contract with the municipality, which provide a green, livable, premium quality living environment for the elegant residential area placed on the former shipyard. Our district has won 17 awards in the VÁCI Hungarian Prix, and 6 from which one is gold and 5 was silver in the VÁCI World Prix. This result has a great value both in Hungary and in the world as well, and which result that more and more investors want to build in our district. Such growing of the district also helps the work of the local government, considering that due to the growing revenues, we can more easily finance our own investments. We believe in the principle of urban organization that the settlement has 3 functions: the living, the working, and the recreational. So because of the harmony of these 3 things, we believe that it is good to live in the land of the angels. Thank you for your attention.